Hello, greetings. I was at the hardware store and I spied these fairy lights and I thought of my Arctic base instantaneously. So I thought I would add them to there and do a little video and review for you to see what they're all about. I had seen other YouTube channels talk about fairy lights onto their sets. There was a dwarf mine. The guy had added fairy lights from Walmart. So this is from FEIT Electric, which I've gotten some bulbs from them. I've had no issues whatsoever. I chose daylight, which is on the color spectrum of blue, to match the coolness of my Arctic scene. I first thought it was 3 AAAs, but it's 3 AAs, so I had to make sure I had them all in the right order. What my mental picture, what this was going to be like, and how it turned out far exceeded my expectations. This was magical. Seeing that rope all together really feels like I had made my own arc reactor. I know it's just simple LEDs and a strand, but I like shiny lights. It also has remote function with all these different settings on there.
The first one I tried is Firefly Twinkle. I really enjoyed that. It's exactly what I wanted. Fade's not bad. Fade is all at once, and then they all fade off together. Everything's dark when it's all dark off there, so I kind of miss having a little bit of illumination now that I have access to lights. So fade's okay. Chase was not what I expected. I was thinking like Las Vegas. This was like Spazatron. Order is back and forth. It's kind of like a longer Firefly Twinkle. Combo is like everything at once. It didn't really impress me. Haven't really used it a whole lot, but now I have figured out the fairy lights. I have mastered the fairy lights, and I shall add them to the one, the only, the Arctic base on the bookshelf.
So this is the Arctic base before adding the lights. A snowbot protects above on the books. Captain Cold's taking a photo now. We've got the Ice Planet 2002 rocket. Grenade guy's up there, he's happy. The helicopter got rebuilt. Iron Man is still chowing on his burger. We found these purple crystals, perhaps they're an energy source. Octane guy has got different jet propulsion than Iron Man. Chewbacca's got 2 guns. They're researching the crystals and batteries. They found a Metro Nui disc.
Of all of Metro Nui, Co-Metro is my favorite.
We have an ice mech now by the satellite. There's the Draconian is on the TNT trying to freeze it. Monospeeder's charging at him. The Hydra Castle, Grievous's wheel car. Hello me. So this is me adding the fairy lights into the Arctic set, which I have so much. 30 feet is a lot, and this is not 30 feet. So I started off very timidly. I knew I wanted it to be above because where I sit, I'm always looking at the bottom of the shelf above. So I definitely wanted them to have northern lights. So I had to start at the top. And that wire is so thin, so it's very easy. I was kind of nervous about putting it directly onto the wood above, so I tried to use onto the construction paper that was on there and the aluminum foil. Plus having some of the larger things like the penguin and the boxes and the pieces themselves to be able to hold as I was constructing the wire. But it definitely came together. The chase is a lot, but the Firefly Twinkle really does something special, especially when the cool light is off in the lamp. It really exceeded my expectations. I don't want to say too much because I just love listening to it with this music. So immediately, if I get another one, we're gonna get multicolored, and it's going to be glittering gems for the Rock Ragers. This is Red Island. I've mentioned this in other videos. I'm really enamored with it. I was playing Spyro again, and I heard Toasty, and it made me think of Red Island. So I wanted to add this section there, so I could make this feel alive. Perhaps we'll expand this in the future. Who knows what the future holds for any of us. Gotta start somewhere, right? I don't know what else I would add. I guess I'll replace Penguin at some point, but remote control. How do you top that? Beyond my wildest dreams. So cool. Look at the flashes on top of the shelf. Oh wow. This is later that night when all the lights are off and it's just the fairy lights. Getting that light on the rocket was clutch. I love how it lights up the translate blue by my new Draconian character, the disc in the computer by the satellite. I love how it's all by the rocket. It's a little backlit in the corner, so those characters are harder to see, but still, the pros outweigh the cons. I am very, very happy with how this looks on just the first pass with little adjustments. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope this gives you ideas, some enjoyment. If you enjoyed the video, would you consider liking and subscribing? Oh, please help me build the channel. Every little interaction goes a long way to helping YouTube recommend the video. So thank you so much.
I know exactly what's going to happen next. I'm obsessed with James Cameron's mechs for the new movie Fire and Ash, and I've already got the parts from Bricklink to make my own crab mech from Avatar. That's right, we're making a crab mech. I'll see you next time to see me make a sick Lego crab mech. Tell your friends about it. It's going to be awesome. I'm stoked. They're coming to me. Crab mech, crab mech, crab mech.